For more than 80 years, one currency has ruled the world: the US dollar. It prices oil, it backs global trade. It sits at the center of banks, governments, and markets. But today, a question is echoing across Washington, Wall Street, and the world. Is the dollar's dominance finally being challenged? And if so, what comes next? Why the dollar became king? After World War II, the US emerged as the strongest economy on earth. Gold reserves, industrial power, and military strength gave America trust, and trust created the dollar system. The Bretton Woods Agreement made the dollar the world's anchor currency. Even after the gold standard ended in 1977, the dollar stayed dominant because global trade, oil markets, and US financial stability depended on it. The dollar didn't rule by force. It ruled by confidence, cracks in the system. But today, that confidence is under pressure. The US carries historic levels of debt. Money printing surged after financial crises and the pandemic. Interest payments alone are becoming a major budget issue. At the same time, countries hit by US sanctions are rethinking dependence on the dollar. Russia, China, Iran, even US allies are quietly diversifying reserves. This isn't an overnight collapse. It's a slow shift, and slow shifts change the world. The challengers. So what could replace or reduce the dollar's role? First, the Chinese yuan. China is pushing yuan-based trade deals and digital currency pilots. But capital controls and limited transparency make global trust difficult. Second, a basket system. The IMF's special drawing rights, a mix of major currencies, could grow in influence. This would mean no single ruler but shared monetary power. Third, gold and commodities. Some nations are backing trade with real assets again, especially gold. Not a full return to the gold standard, but a hedge against currency risk. Fourth, digital money. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are rising fast. The dollar could remain dominant, but in digital form. What this means for America. Here's the key point most headlines miss. The end of total dominance is not the end of the dollar. The US still has the deepest financial markets, strong rule of law, innovation power, military and geopolitical influence. But losing exclusive reserve status would mean higher borrowing cost, less freedom to print money, more competition for global influence. That's not collapse, that's adjustment. The next world reserve currency may not be one currency at all. It may be a multi-currency world where the dollar is first among equals, not the only king. The US monetary order isn't ending tomorrow, but it is evolving. And in history, those who adapt lead the next era.